Hey y'all, it's Tiffany, the HCG Housewife. Today is Monday, May the 21st, 2012, and today is round 4 P2 VLCD 35. We went to the water park this weekend, both days, so I checked in on Saturday, not much of a check-in, but I didn't have a weigh-in Saturday or Sunday, so don't really have much to report on that front, because I didn't have a loss either this weekend, which I had the goose egg on. I'm really fighting for this to get over this hump here. So I planned to be very good, and for the most part I was, and I say for the most part, and I'll explain. On Saturday my plan was to do kind of an apple day. Not really an apple day, do apples during the day and do steak in the evening. So I guess it was a steak apple day, kind of. I was just trying to think of something that I could bring with me to the water park, and I knew I was going to have steak at night, so I just kind of called it that. I kind of made it up. But anyway, here's the problem. I had the apple for breakfast, and when I was at the water park, I got so, I guess it's hungry. It's hard to explain the feeling. I got hungry, and that usually, you can fight through that. But I started feeling weird. I don't know if it was the heat, because we weren't there that long, or the fact that I was hungry, or I don't know what it was. I hadn't even gone down slides, so it wasn't like I was walking upstairs or anything, but I got shaky. Like my blood pressure dropped, and I felt that before, but I didn't think I'd feel that so soon in the day. And the problem is usually when you feel like that, if you eat something, some protein or something, it usually you usually feel okay. Well, I couldn't eat anything because we can't bring anything in, and the car was really far away because it was really crowded. So the car was parked really far away, and I didn't get back to my car. So I was thinking, what can I do? And so I got a Diet Coke, thinking the carbonation bubblies would feel better. And it really did. It did make my stomach, feel a little full for a while. And I would have been just fine with that because, again, you can fight through the hunger. But the shakiness, blood sugar drop, where you get, it's hot. It was hot outside, but I felt like chills. So I don't know how to explain that. That feeling. Like I said, I've had that happen every once in a while, but usually, like I did it when I wasn't doing my dosing right. I felt that way a few times, but I don't think I felt that way since then. I don't remember. But anyway, I had the drink, and then I went down the lazy river because I was feeling fine, and then I started feeling shaky again. So the girls got popcorn, and I had a few, like not like that kind of a handful, but kind of like that kind of a handful of it, and it helped. And I guess it was the carbs that helped. I don't know, but so other than that, Saturday was really good. I didn't drink any of their Sprite that they got, or I don't think they even. Oh, they had ice cream later in the night. Of course, I didn't have that. So I think I did pretty good considering the temptations around there. Oh, they had Taco Bell before we went. So, of course, that's not allowed. I could have the Taco Bell sauce, right? And so then later that night, we cooked steaks, and I had steak and cucumbers. And that was a very good meal. Okay, so then we went back on Sunday. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes, but I'm still having like a brain fog. And I did not want to feel that way like I felt the day before because it was kind of scary. I mean, you're at the water park and you really don't, and of course there's lifeguards if you fainted or something, but you don't want to feel bad, and it was kind of scary. So I started the day off with a better breakfast, and I'd never had eggs on HCG. So I had eggs, and I had a little bitty piece of leftover steak. And I thought, okay, I'm just going to get full, and then I'm not going to feel bad while I'm at the water park. And you know what? It worked. I did sneak an apple in, in case I needed something. And because that's terrible, you have to sneak in food. And they don't sell things like apples and oranges. They sell junk food. And, popcorn is probably and I guess they have lettuce on their hamburgers. You could have that. But, popcorn was probably the least, just having a little bit of it was probably the best thing you could do out there. Anyway, so I started the day with a good breakfast and it worked. For dinner, I had hamburger meat and veggies. And then I had an orange at night. And so yesterday I think I did okay, except for the beef. I had some low sodium soy sauce in it. And I think that might be because I gained 0.2. I don't know if I said that. I gained 0.2 over the weekend. And I was really encouraged that I was going to lose because, I don't know, I just thought I felt thinner at the water park this year. I guess because my swimsuit was really too big for me, and I'm in between I have a tub, like a Rubbermaid tub full of swimsuits that are like size 14s and 16s, and the one I wore yesterday, I think the top was a 22, and it was way too big, so we tied it tighter on my neck, and I guess it stretched throughout the day. It was embarrassing because I kept thinking I was gonna fall out, not fall out of it, but it kept getting twisted. So I kept thinking I was gonna show too much. So I'm gonna have to take that one up because I'm kind of in between, not quite ready for especially up top, the lower sizes. So I'm gonna have to try to sew my swimsuit up, for the next few weeks or whatever. And the bottoms, oh my God, my bottoms to my swimsuit. I wear the little board shorts, and last year I had 3Xs. Because I had a pair of 2Xs that they weren't comfortable. They were I was busting out of them. So I couldn't find those. I was going to put them on just to see what they look like this year. Can't find those. I probably threw them away because I was so embarrassed, and I said I was never going to wear them again. So I got out an old pair of 2Xs because I think I have these board shorts in every size. So, except for I can't find my 1Xs though. I know I have 1Xs somewhere, but anyway, the 2Xs are too big. So I was going to pin them. I think I did on Saturday. And then I wore them again. I came home and washed them and dried them and wore them again Sunday. And because I dried them, they felt a little tighter. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to put this pin in them this time. They were so big. Every time I would come out of my tube from the lazy river or the wave pool or something, they were starting to fall down. So that was a little embarrassing. So I'm going to either have to go shopping for a new pair, which I love to shop, so that's cool. Or I'm going to have to I don't know, sew those up. I don't know how to sew those up. Anyway, so that was pretty cool. So I felt really thin at the water park this past weekend. But I don't know what to do about this shaky feeling. I don't know if, we can't have more protein on HCG. Or I can anyway. I don't lose. So if I'm not going to lose, I might as well go into phase 3. Lately, the only way I've been losing is if I'm having one meal and my fruits, I guess, and veggies, or one protein meal. That's the way I was losing last week, if I remember right. I have to look at my notes again, but I think that's how I ended up losing. And then I stalled and stuff. So I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if I should just call it around and enjoy the summer on P3 so I can have more protein. Because, that's the kind of stuff you can leave in your car in a cooler at the, when it's hot at the water park, and put it in a cooler of ice. So that would, I guess I could, I could do that and just do the protein and have extra proteins and cheeses and stuff in the car. But I really want to lose more. But it's going by so slowly that it's hard. I don't know. Be really good on the days I don't go to the water park and then just have extra protein on those days and just expect to stall the next day. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that because I know, obviously, I'm going to have something while I'm out there. I'm at a loss with that. You know, I don't want to feel bad the whole time I'm out there to where I'm just sitting in the chair, because that's what I did last year, because I was so big. And I mean, 35 pounds does make a difference on me, I guess, because I had more energy. I had more fun. I don't know. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble now, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. And hopefully tomorrow I'll have some good news to report. I had a good time this weekend, though, and I'm ready for the summer. I love having the girls over. They're both 15 and a half. Both their birthdays are in December, and they'll be turning 16 this year. So I think this might be my last summer that I get to spend with them as much, because it's my niece and her best friend. I got them both season passes for Hurricane Harbor, and we have a good time out there. And I know next year they're going to both be driving. They're not going to need me to drive them anymore. So they're not going to want me anymore, which is cool. I mean, that's what I did when I was 16 years old. I didn't want to be around the grown-ups. But anyway, I guess I will let you know if I make a decision on my P2, P3 kind of decisions too. I know I'm sticking with it as long as this week, because I don't mind being on P2 during the week. I want to be off of it on the weekends. I wish there was an on again, off again weekday plan. Anyway, okay, I'm rambling again. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.